everybody, welcome back. We're on the fast tempo jam. Had no time to warm up for the fast tempos. So we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm excited to be here. Nice to be with you here. The first Monday jam of the new year. And I really wanted to squeeze this in, even though it was a lot to make happen with all the new songs and tunes, because I won't be here next week and possibly not the week after. So definitely going to be a week off, and I'll let you know about the third week of the month, the third Monday. All right, so let's double check on the streams and then we'll get started. The night started out really well. The slow tempo set was fun. Things were going great. Then we had a barking dog in the middle of the mid tempo that kind of threw things, and then I got a little frustrated with myself for not knowing these songs very well and entertaining a couple of jam busters in the mix. And that's all on me. I just didn't quite, this was all very, very crammed in, and I was just kind of learning the songs in my headphones while I was doing other things. Anyway, okay, there we are. I am one of these people that you would call an HSP, a highly sensitive person. And that's a good thing. And sometimes I get thrown really easily by weird things, internal issues, external issues that bring up insecurities or things like that. And that's actually one of the reasons I put myself on the spot like this, to just make the thing happen. So I did get a little frustrated on the last set, and I apologize for that. But we are all here, this is all working, and we're gonna get going on steam-powered Areo-Plane. I've never ever tried to sing this song. Of course, I played it a gazillion times. Everybody does this song in the jamgrass world. And here we go. So I'm gonna play you like the real version. The John Hartford original version, and it goes in the key of G. Da, 1, 2 minor, 2 minor, 4 back to 1, and a 1, 2 minor, 2 minor, 4 and a 1, 2 minor and a 1 with a major 7 on it. 2 minor, back to 1, 2 minor, 1, 2 minor to the 5. Okay, so there's no B minor. It's just an A minor back to G major 7 every time on that B section. But if you played a B minor over that, a B minor, it would sound like a G major 7, so it would work. Anyway, there you go. Steam-powered Areo-Plane. If I'm going to kick it off, I'm going to go something like 1, 2, 3. So we'll go all the way through the A part and the B part, okay? All right, kick us off, and let's give this a try. Steam-powered Areo-Plane in the key of G. You are kicking it off. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. watching them clouds roll by. Can't tell if it's sunshine or if it's rain. Rather be sitting in a deck chair high up over Kansas City on a genuine old-fashioned authentic steam-powered Areo-Plane. Like to be a pilot on a steam-powered Areo-Plane. Pull that pilot wheel around and then back again. And I wear a blue hat, yeah, says steam-powered Areo-Plane. There's that go all around the brim and then back again. Sitting in a 747 just watching them clouds roll by. Can't tell if it's sunshine or if it's rain. Rather be sitting in a deck chair high up over Kansas City on a genuine old-fashioned authentic steam-powered Areo-Plane. Play. Take another one. Away on a steam-powered Areo-Plane. I went and I stayed and I damn near didn't come back again. Didn't go very fast on a steam-powered Areo-Plane. Oh, the wheel went around and up and down, inside and back again. What is that? Oh, the wheel went around and up and down, inside and back again. That's it. I'm sitting in the 4747 watching them clouds roll by. Can't tell if it's sunshine or if it's rain. Rather be sitting in a deck chair high up over Kansas City on a genuine old-fashioned authentic steam-powered Areo-Plane. Here comes the ending. Oh, the wheel went around. Oh, the wheel went around and up and down and inside and then back again. Ugh. Oh, I wish I had practiced that. I'm sorry. All right. Well, that's what I get for going out on a limb like this. Okay. What's next? Everything's the Same. A Billy Strings song. I think this was written by Christian Ward. And cool song. This was requested a while back. This is not a new request. This was Ava requested this a while back, and I think I only did it once, so kind of bringing it back. And straight ahead number. What's happening? There we go. That's about the tempo. Key of G. 1 and a 1 and 5, 5. 1 and 1 and 4 and a 4. 1 and 1 and 5 and 5. 4 and a 4. 5 and 1. That'd be a good kickoff. It's a mandolin kick on the album. And however you are, whatever you're picking, now's your chance. Kick us off. Everything's the same. Key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to Florida, I'm going to Maine. No matter where I roam, everything's the same. I can sketch out a plan, I can change my name. No matter where I roam, everything's the same. I've been a lockpick, I've been a thief. I'll lie to your face and make you believe. I'll tear through your town like a hurricane. No matter where I roam, everything's the same. Play. I took all their gold right out of their teeth. I sold my soul for fortune and pain. No matter where I roam, everything's the same. Meet any of us. I'll drink your beer. By this time tomorrow I'll be anywhere but here. I'll burn down your orchard and dance in the flame. No matter where I roam, everything's the same. No matter where I roam, everything's the same. I don't know if that's how it ends or not, but that's how I was feeling it. Very cool, fun song. And a song that like does melody. It's like a grandfather's clock, you know, Da, 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 da. It's just a very, I don't know, standard way of treating a melody through those chord changes. So a cool song to know. All right, Brown's Ferry Blues. One that, you know, I've done quite a bit, but it's been a while. So I thought we'd dust it off for tonight. How you doing? I'm feeling a little bit better. Thank you. Thank you all for being patient. There's some hecklers out there. There's some trolls. I hope they're not popping up again on YouTube. That's another thing that's been throwing me, is the trolls on YouTube. So I think I got them blocked. So y'all just be kind and understanding. We're all in this together. And okay. All right. Okay, I'll check in with y'all in a moment here. Brown's Ferry Blues, key G. Of course, the Doc Watson version is the one that I know. Hard luck pop, da 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 one da 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 da. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. So that's how the singing goes, but the picking is very straight. My kickoff is. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doc is so good at that. Not quite calibrated on that one tonight, but anyway, I bet you are, and you can kick us off on however you are feeling it for Brown's Ferry Blues in the key of G. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hard luck pop, standing in the rain. Mama giving back his walking cane. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. Rode it away, went to town, saw that woman and now he's down. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. Revenue man took my gin, said he won't come back again. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. He took my sweet with him too, 'cause she had a little drink or two. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. Hard luck pop, getting too tight. If you don't quit drinking, it'll be high as a kite. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. Drinking that block and tackle kind, he could walk and block and tackle a line. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. Went to see my girl's old man, asked him for my true love's hand. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. He said, you are a little galoot. Instead of her hand, I got his foot. Lord, Lord, got them Brown's Ferry Blues. Play. Hard luck pop, standing in the rain. World was was corn, he couldn't buy grain. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Second-hand clothes, smell his feet wherever he goes. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Me then you. Coming down the lane, Mama give him back his walking cane. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Rode it away, went to town, saw that woman and now he's down. Lord, Lord, got them Browns Ferry blues. Haha. Cool. Okay, let's do... Oh, cool. So this is a brand new number that I've never tried, but it's just it's a good old time standard. So this comes from like the old time string band, you know, classic string band repertoire. And then of course Earl did his version, which all the banjo players know. So I thought it was time to do Cumberland Gap. And like I said, I've never tried this, but it's in my head. So here's how it goes. In the key of G. 1, 1, 1 and 6, 1 and 1 and 5 and 1, 1, 1, 1, 6 minor, 5, 1. So there's 3 of those. That's the way Earl does it. At least the first round, there's 3 A parts. Then he gets to the B part, which is something like... Then you're on another version of the A part. Okay, so it'll go like A 3 times, then B 2 times, and then sort of the A prime 2 times. So it's a little bit crooked, and they do it differently each time between Earl and Paul Warren on the album, the Flat and Scruggs version. They do it kind of a little bit different each time. But I want to just standardize this form of AAA, BB, AA. Okay? So in other words, 1 and 1, 6, 1 and 5, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 6, 1 and 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Okay? So let's do that 3 times each. Here I go. I'm going to kick us off on Cumberland Gap. All you banjo players are psyched. This one's for you. Here we go. Cumberland Gap in the key of G. I'm kicking it off. Okay, that's a tune I'm going to be getting a lot more into. And we'll probably bring that back quite a bit in the jams. How's everyone doing? Are you still with us? David Holtcamp, hello. Thank you for being here and always being so positive. Rixie Melton, thankful for you being here as well. Dave Holtcamp, fun memory, Areo-Plane, Son Was Born, album playing on the car stereo. Ran in to get takeout. Came back to find my dad singing along. So where'd you find this? Haven't heard this album in 40 years since it first came out. Amazing. It was out of print for a long time. You couldn't get the album back before, you know, all the streaming services. This was an album that had gone out of print, and I don't know if that's why your dad hadn't heard it in so long, but I remember not being able to find it. Okay. Sandy is back. Didn't have time to warm up either, but we're all here to push ourselves a little. That's right. Kim Harris, I'm sorry, but B happens in bluegrass. Thanks for being here, Kim. Bruce Sargent from Orange, California with your Gibson banjo. Hey, I bet you were ripping on that Cumberland Gap. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Oregon Barreau from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Very cool. Thank you for being here. Wow, you've traveled a long way tonight. And let's see. We need positive vibration. That's right, Woody. Thank you. And Cam is happy that we're in G. This is my Collings D2H year 2000. This is Bill. This is Bill. Bill just had a bridge replaced, had some fretwork done, and I'm still kind of getting used to him. I was playing my Martin Old Red quite a bit lately. And this guitar feels a lot different than the Martin, and I'm admittedly a little out of practice on the flat picking stuff. Just coming out of vacation, right? I mean, I've been working, I've been gigging, been doing these weekly, right? But I'm not quite on a standard practice routine these days, and looking forward to getting back into that in the new year. Play Cannonball Adderley. Yeah, okay. Carl Malley is back again, and Bake and Jake is John picking along in Palm Springs. Cool. All right, another Southern California. Yeah, the bootleg copies of those albums. I'm pretty sure that's what I had too. And then for a long time I was wondering about. Oh, it's a different album. Sorry, Jacob's Dream. That's a whole different story. Anyway, Hartford. Hartford was new and revolutionary at one time. Now he's sort of become standard. Okay, Washington County. This is a number we've done before, but it's been a while. Figured we ought to give it a little visit. And it's in A. Kenny Baker and I don't know if Kenny composed this tune or not, but it's on one of his albums. That's at least the source that I know it from. I got my Bengal Spice tea. All right. Keep a da 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 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and a 5. Da 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 5 da 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 1 da 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 to the 4. Okay, so after that 4 chord, it does a little 2 minor. So da da 4, da da 1, 1 6 2 5 1. Okay, and then this will all happen again after the B part. So da 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 da. Okay, so it's a long form. So let's go through it 3 times. Me, you, me, you, me, you. Here we go. Washington County, in the key of A. Is it over yet? Oh my gosh, there's a mosquito in here. I got bit by a mosquito. Yeah, that's a long number. Maybe twice around would have been enough. But fun, challenging, cool tune. I did that with Billy Failing on one of his shows, and we were like faster than that, and it was. I practiced it a lot leading up to that, which I was grateful that I did. And now I got some room to practice it up again. Okay, we got a few more numbers. Our Last Goodbye here. Stanley Brothers song in the key of B, which I kind of learned from Johnson Mountain Boys. That's too fast. This one is kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of backing this down. It doesn't need, this one can't really go too fast. I was just looking for something to stick in here. Like yesterday morning, I was kind of got up and I knew it was down to the wire and we had to get something out. So you know how we try to think of a song and like I can't look on Spotify and decide what to listen to. I just, you know, unless there's something saved or, oh yeah, I just admitted I'm still on Spotify. I'm switching over to Tidal. I just haven't had a chance to get on it yet. And Spotify, I've used it so much for playlists, for gigs, and shared among the band and stuff. So I'm switching over to Tidal. But in any case, if you're on a streaming service and like, what do you want to listen to? Well, I'm used to like looking through my records or looking through my CDs. So same thing with calling songs. I'm so glad you all sent requests in because I wouldn't have been able to generate all of this new stuff. I'll get an idea of a new song and I'll think, oh, cool, that'd be good. I'll make a note of it and come back to it later. But this is just one we hadn't done in a long time, and I thought it would work in this spot. So let's see how it goes. Our Last Goodbye in the key of B. Really straight ahead. Oh yeah, let me get myself into B. One, one, and one. One, and five, and a one. One, and one, and a one. One, and one, and a one. Four, four, and a one. One, and one, and five. One, one, and a one. One, five. One, and five, and a one. Oh, our last goodbye today. So straight ahead, like banjo kick, is definitely the way on this Stanley Brothers style. My kickoff might go something like 1, 2, 3. As simple a melody as you can get, really, on that A part. Okay, kick us off in the key of B, Our Last Goodbye. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the nights are lonely here without you. All I see is grief and pain. For another's love you treasure. All our hopes now seem smile at me. And though another's arms may hold you, those two blue eyes I long to see. For I love you as no other, though you're going far away. Do you ever think, my darling, oh, I'll ask goodbye today. Don't forget to drop a line. Always think of you, my darling. Won't you think of me sometime? For I love you as no other, though you're going far away. Will you ever think, my darling, oh, I'll ask goodbye today? Me than you. Okay. Fun one to give a try. All right, I believe we just have two more songs here in the fast jam. How Mountain Girls Can Love and Goin To The Races. So we're gonna kind of crank up the tempo for a couple of these. Mountain Girls, I mean, that's just standard. You know, of course, I've done that plenty. But yeah, I don't think we've done it here in quite some time. So, key of G. 1, 1, and 1, and 1, and 5, 5, and a 1. 1 and a 1, 1 and 1, 5, 5, and a 1. Get them boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. That's the version that I do. So a kickoff could go 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I can do this, I promise. Here's how I might kick it off. 1, 2, 3. It's so much like the other song, that's the problem. tonight in the high cold wind on the trail of... Okay, here it is. 1, 2, 3. Then we go to a chorus. Okay, so get ready for that 4 chord right after you kick off. Here you go. Kick us off on How Mountain Girls Can Love in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Okay. Take it to the 4. In the night, in the high cold wind on the trail of the old lonesome pine, thinking of you and feeling so blue, wondering why I left you behind. Get out, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Play. Remember the night you strolled down the lane, our hearts were gay and happy then. You whispered to me as I held you close, hope the night would never end. Get out, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love me than you. Get out, boys, go back home, back to the girl you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Okay. All right, one more song, and it's Going to the Races. So, just a tad bit quicker. I'm not going to go all the way up on the dial tonight. Not quite there. One and 4, 1 and 5, 1 and 4, 5 and 1. Something like that. Okay. Kick us off on Going to the Races in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to the races to see my pony run. they're talking about, they don't know what we've been through. I'm going to the races to see my pony run. And if I win any greenbacks, we're sure gonna have some fun. Now when you see me coming, you better raise your window high. And when you see me leaving, little girl, hang down your head and cry. I'm going to the races to see my pony run. And if I win any greenbacks, we're sure gonna have some fun. Me than you. Okay. Whew. All right. Well, that was a serious shaking off of the rust. So I'm going to take that and run with it and get back to working on my bluegrass playing. And like I said, I won't be here next week, next Monday. I'll be in Baja doing a Picking on the Dead weekend down there. And I will have both guitars with me, so I'll be, my electric and my acoustic, I'll be practicing. I'll be getting back on my Artist Works videos in the next couple days, so all my participants there, make sure you get those in. Happy New Year, everybody. This was a humbling evening of running through a bunch of unfamiliar material, but I'm glad we did it, and thank you for staying engaged, and I'll see you in either 2 or 3 weeks, okay? I'll keep you posted.